Hawkins there. Well, climate and sustainability are very much high on the agenda as the world's athletes arrive in Paris over the coming days. The BBC has partnered with Sport England as part of a 500-mile cycle ride from Manchester to Paris to raise awareness of key issues concerning the environment. The first leg is to Ashbourne, and we can speak now to Sarah, who is on that for us. Sarah, nice to see you. How's it all going? And tell us a bit more about the journey on the whole.
Yes, well, day one is complete. 60 miles in the bag, 1,000 metres of elevation and some absolutely torrential rain for hours on end as we climb through the Peak District. And as you can see, I am rather muddy. These socks did used to be white. And I am in desperate need of a shower. One man who has managed to have a shower while we've been preparing to come on air and speak to you is Chair of Sport England, Chris Bourbon, who is joining us on this cycle to Paris. Chris, we've experienced some pretty extreme weather today, and that's exactly why we're doing Pedal for Paris.
I think I've got most of Derbyshire on my bike, actually. It was almost the point, wasn't it, that we experienced biblical weather, and then we went to visit a scheme that was about mitigating it by planting to make sure that flooding is stopped. So it was, I think we deserved it, really, and it was good to see.
What are you hoping to achieve on this cycle?
I think we want to highlight the problem. We want to highlight the impact of climate change, not just on society, but on sport, to actually show the impact it's having. 120,000 grassroots games being lost every year due to flooding, but also to actually give people some hope. Here's some projects en route that are doing positive things that are genuinely making a difference. I think that bit's really important.
As we heard in that piece just there with Bethany Shriever, athletes do want to do more in the climate change and the discussions around it, but sport and sponsorship does have a complex relationship. I mean, there were some climate activists today at the launch of the cycle calling on you to try and end or call on for them to end the partnership with Shell and British Cycling. What's your response to that?
I think there's a couple of bits. One that's not in my gift at Sport England, but what we can do and what we have done is our environmental strategy means an action, which is what people care about. A strategy and action plan, a meaningful one, must be in place by 2027 if you want funding. You want to put access to public funds, and that's our bit. I think if I was actually going to take sponsorship that was controversial, I'd want to say I'm going to decarbonise faster than any other sport in the world.
So plenty to discuss around the big climate issues. We'll be covering all of that and more over the next 7 days. 6 miles done, 450 to go. I'm off for a shower.
A well-deserved one. Sarah Dawkins, thank you very much indeed for that there.